Alright, stream. We're here for Godsent versus Savages. Now, I think we got a really good matchup here on our hands. I am Thefts, your caster for tonight, and joining me in the booth is Big Lemur Cod. We're not new to the casting booth. Y'all have heard us before.
At this point, we're veterans.
With two pretty newly formed teams, both teams making a good amount of changes. We are in for a treat, I think, tonight. I definitely like this map set we got here. We got 6-star hardpoint to start it off, and then back-to-back invasions. Then we'll move into a Vista hardpoint if it goes that far, and a 6-star search to end it off, should we need it. I definitely think my favorite going into this series is probably going to have to be Godsent, just for the fact that this Savages team was basically formed yesterday with the roster locks. So at least the core of Godsent have been together longer, so I got to start leaning towards them. But I do know some players on that Savages team, and they are not to be slept on.
I mean, I haven't had a good enough chance to watch these guys live, so seeing these guys actually play through, I know a couple people in Godsent, I know a couple people in Savages, and yes, and I don't know who's gonna take this. They're both pretty good teams, but also at the same time, both these teams need this win. It would be huge for them in the bigger picture.
Oh yeah, both teams need this win bad. And actually, let me pull up the CPL stats page, and I can give you some more insight onto exactly why these teams need these wins bad. But as of now, the Savages, formerly, what was this team last split? This was this Trigger
Trigger
Happy?
happy. Yes,
Okay,
it was
yes.
trigger happy.
This was Trigger Happy, who has rebranded as Savages. So this is your third place team overall in the CPL right now, sitting at 110 CPL points after Major 1. And Godsent being technically they have a new GM and a new team. They decided to start with a clean slate. So sitting at 0-1 right now, they have 0 CPL points. So definitely on the side of Godsent. Every match they play just about is a much win.
Honestly, the Savages just need something to get going. They did not have a good week one, if I might add, so they do need a little momentum going into this week.
Yeah, I can definitely agree with that. Now, as we are waiting for the last couple players to load in here, going to throw us back over to the starting soon page. Stream, we will see y'all in just a moment with the start of Savages versus Godsent here in the CPL. They'll be on the left, so it'll be this.
Hey, let me know when you're ready.
Casters are good.
All right, we ready?
All right, let's go, Big Lemur.
Yes, sir.
All right, folks. Here we are. Loading in to map number 1 now. 6-star hardpoint. Let's see how these teams come out off the rip here.
Alrighty. Looks like Savage is gonna do a 2-2 split. They're gonna just look for that mid to Tiki for that P2 rotation. Bliss is gonna be the island player. He's gonna be on a 1-on-2 over here. He will go down. A teammate also makes it even though. And Maya gets through. Maya is through for P2. And Godsent, they need to get this guy out because P2 is more of a money heal than P1 right now.
And
he's gonna be free. Psychosis with a big chow on Carnage.
Psychosis.
Oh my.
Find him out. Nevertheless, though, a good start here for Savages. I mean, they have the good spawn for P2. As long as they can find this one player in Goonie, Carnage will be looking for him, but Goonie will actually find it. So now Goonie looking to secure his team the next hill, but Stingray does finally pick him up. But 2 members now of Godsent on the new hill now. Let's see if they can stall this push to wait for their teammates.
Blissey gets a big win on the Stingray. They can just hold this out. That's going to be 2 down. Blissey on this left side. He's going to go down to Maya. Maya is just keeping staying alive, keeping Savages on this P2 hill. He's going to get another one. Will he get a third? No, Stingray is going to get that kill. Maya's going to push forward. He's going to see if he can find Blissey. He's going to also get taken from him. He just can't find this third kill. He's going to take down Cam. But he's all alone. No, now he has Stingray, I believe. No, that was Carnage with him. With Maya single-handedly just contesting this hill.
And it looked like
all
Bliss shoot bodies there.
I don't know, man. I think Blissey's already fed up with the Savages team.
Yeah, I mean the master for Team Godsent here, not off to the greatest start, but their team is up at the moment. He finds a huge kill into Carnage, but gets taken out
And
by Maya.
I don't understand that check.
I gotta agree with you there. I think you definitely had the info that no one was gonna be on the hop up, and I think that's just a miscommunication there out of Godsent.
I mean, of course, like that sitting on that P2 plat's really P3 plat's really good for you, but you already knew you took the guy down, and that's going to be 3 down for Savages. Stingray all alone. He finds 2, and he's in the hill. Can he get a third? No. Goonie will take him down. Blissey and Goonie are here as a duo, and we're going to see Psychosis and Cam going on this rotation through mid, but Maya is already at new, and Stingray's coming to help.
Oh, but he's not.
But Psychosis will take him out. He chows out. Stingray, last one up for Savages.
And I like
Godsent's going to win this rotation.
I like this play from Stingray, though. He's playing his life. He's waiting for his team until I start casting him and he runs out by himself and dies.
And don't look now, Goonie is on a 6 streak with 13 right now. He does have a cruise missile. Can he take down Hitman? Yes, he will take down Hitman on a 7 streak now. 14 kills. And on the opposite side, we're seeing Maya with 11. He's looking to just fuel this team for like just to come back on this. Hitman currently trying to find his groove. He's looking to help out. Can he get Goonie? No, he runs out of ammo.
And
no ammo on his rival. Goonie will get the pick, and the Goonie now on a 9 streak.
Savages
16 and 6.
Find the kill onto Goonie here. He only needs 2 more kills to break the Major 2 streak record of 10 kills. Let's see if he can find it here on this rotation now. Stingray's gonna tell him.
Oh, and he's gonna find the 10
down. Now Goonie has tied the the Major 2 streak record in a split with 4 other players, I believe, maybe 3. But officially being broken now, Goonie. Your record holder
will get a 12.
And this guy just can't die right now.
He's truly Godsent right now. My goodness.
No pun intended.
No, all pun intended.
And he's still doing it. Hitman's gonna try to challenge him and gets taken down from the team shots.
This is something the Savages needs to do. They need to just see what they're doing. They just need to like evaluate and just slow down. They seem to just keep trying to push and get these one-on-ones. They need to slow down. Probably can take out a couple more ARs, especially with Hitman, and just slow down, get these new hills, and just communicate together. Because it does not seem like they're doing that.
I gotta agree,
but they will have this.
As we're saying,
they will have this rotation.
They find a 3 dead finally. And playing this new rotation, Hitman wins a big one on the old hill, and now he knows that one will be mid. So now a 2v1 on the point for Savages, and they do find the trades. Down 100 points, but it's never over, especially on a map like 6-star where most of these hills you can hold really well. Maya
honestly
kind of doing everything for the side of Savages right now, sitting at 17 and 10. And for the side of Godsent, obviously it's Goonie, 21 and 9 with a minute and 20 on hill and counting. That's a key reason as to why they are winning by 100 right now.
A lot of 2s in his KD right now.
Yep.
And honestly, like you said, with this 6-star hardpoint, 3 of these hills are good money hills. P1, P2, and P3 can be chained phenomenally. P4 is the only one you can really fight for scrap, and even that can be held if you know what you're doing.
I mean,
you see Stingray's actually.
I'm looking for Savages to, if they can chain this P3 and P4, I mean, they'd be right back in this game. It would be a tied game, but Godsent are gonna win the rotation once again, just winning the crucial 1v1s that they need to.
Yeah, and we saw in this P2 to P3 rotation, Stingray is actually holding back for scrap. I mean, I understand you're on a deficit, but at that point you just can't be holding for 10 seconds. You need to go for the full 60 next.
Yeah, I gotta agree. There's definitely there's a time to grab old time like that, and there's a time not to. And this was one of those times not to.
Savages was in the hill, but they just get broken out again from the back. And Goonie with a great kill on the Carnage to just take him out. Goonie not only leading, and Goonie with an assassination. Oh, and he gets saved. Then he gets saved. No assassination for Goonie.
Stingray coming in clutch, saving his teammate from the embarrassment.
And what I was saying was Goonie not only doing it in the kill categories, also has the most time on his team. So he's just holding that thing down. And I think he's getting a little cocky right now.
Carnage now though on a 4 streak, and I mean Savage is just altogether on a big streak, but Stingray will finally go down, and a cruise missile is going to come in here for the side of Godsent.
Hitman is going to get a kill on Cam.
And Psychosis will pick up Carnage. That's a huge kill to find with the streak. But now Zuni on
that might be a crusher.
And Psychosis with a huge 2-piece. Trying to fight for this old time here. It's not a bad push, especially on this P4 to push for old time no matter what. Psychosis.
I don't know if you're seeing it, but Goonie is doing 360s diving. He will go down to Hitman, who will go in, but will also go down to Psychosis, who is on a 4 streak. He'll get naded. He'll actually get taken out by Carnage. And Blissey with a great kill onto you with the team shots of Blissey and Goonie. I'm not gonna lie, if I see Blissey and Goonie flying at me around a corner, I'm shaking. Carnage is gonna push in. He's not gonna find one. Goonie just holding this time down for his team. Goonie will go down to Stingray. Stingray, can he find another? No. Blissey will get 2 of his own. And Godsent is just holding this time. And they also have new if they so need it. But it does not look like they do. That's going to be another 2 down. Stingray will go down. 4 down. That is the map.
Man.
And I gotta say, is like, that's just Goonie and Blissey just going huge for their team at the end right there. Goonie really all over the map, just doing work for his team. And I think a lot of the reason that Savages just lost that was they just weren't playing together. They kept getting in positions where they only could take solo chows and not teams. So they were never able to fully break any of their hills of Godsent.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta agree. It was, but again, that's almost expected out of this Savages team because the first time they are playing together is today. Um, Still, you definitely are looking for a little more out of the side of Stingray and Hitman. I mean, yes, Hitman with a minute on time is getting on the hill for his team, but 12 and 27 just isn't really gonna cut it when you're losing by 140 points. And Stingray being one of their elite players, you're definitely looking for him to pick it up in the slaying department just a little bit. But I mean, on the side of Godsent, really it was the Goonie show for the whole first half of the map, and then Blissey just started to finally take over, and you could tell by the score.
Yeah. With what you said about Stingrays, like I'm pretty sure he's running the AR on that map. Something about 6-star on AR is it's hard to get long range gunfights. You can run the AR, you can get like some power spots, but a sub can easily counter you on that map. So I believe Stingray is a main AR. It does get a little challenging to get just get those picks.
And now throwing it back over to the maps and modes screen, we're going into an invasion search here. And I really think after that performance, you gotta have Godsent as the favorite.
I'm not entirely certain right there. The Savages does have some good S&D players in Stingray and Maya. If they just control, especially since I believe Savages has the stronger ARs overall on their team, so I believe if they just control their lanes on S&D, they can easily take this.
I definitely agree with you there, Lemur. But I definitely don't want people to sleep on the side of Savages. This team, yes, they came out cold there, but if you know Stingray, you know that he can definitely bring his performance up on the map. Same thing with basically everyone on that team. I mean, if they can come out and just get a little bit of momentum on this S&D, I think they could easily come out and take it. But I think you have to favor Godsent. But nevertheless, stream now. We will be right back as we are waiting for the teams to host up going into the invasion search and destroy here. Godsent up 1-0 versus Savages. Stay tuned and we will be right back.
there. You can check out the second matchup that is currently ongoing. Thefts is the streamer of that series. He's in the chat giving us some updates. Thefts, what is the current series score over there in Bravo Stream if you are still here with me? Godsent is up 1-0. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Nope. Zaddy's ready. All right, so everyone is official. Well, if you don't want me to call myself Zaddy, you call me Zaddy then, son. Sorry, tripping with calling in game chat.
Yes, it is. All right, folks. Here we are back. CPL Bravo stream now. Savages versus Godsent. Map 2. Godsent are up 1-0 after a dominant hard point. Let's see if Savages can show a little bit of life here in Search and Destroy. Lemur, who do you want to watch off the rip here?
I want to watch Hitman. Like, of course we can see all these stars, but I want to see their fast specialists. See if he can get a pick or something. Because something that's really underrated in a firing squad just down mid. They can't seem to pick anybody. But something that's really underrated in this scene is the specialists that play really fast. Like, for instance, Snappy and Hitman are two to come to mind. They're gonna be basically your specialists that are just your initial picks. They're trying to get in there first tonight. And trying to get that pick as a specialist is something that's really underrated.
And will find a kill there at the same time Maya finds one on the Blissey, so...
But the first blood will count for Hitman.
Yep, a big 2 kills coming there for Savages, but now Goonie trying to keep their hopes up a little bit, but does get taken down now. A 3v1 situation for Savages, and it looks like this bomb's going down on A. Let's see if Cam can make some magic happen here. He was a little quiet on that first map, but, I mean, he wasn't needing to do much with his team absolutely slaying out. So some good shots coming out from Cam right there onto Hitman. Now a 1v2. Needs to get on the bomb in 20 seconds. Let's see if he can make it happen. He's going to find another one on Carnage. Now a 1v1. Maya versus Cam. Let's see if Maya has the ice. Will he let his team get clutched on? He's going to play the time beautifully. And Cam will no longer have any time to defuse. So Savages up 1-0 now. See if he keeps the streak. Maya not going to be able to find him. So just a side note that Cam is on a 2 streak. May not seem like much, but in SND, every little bit counts.
See, you can't really ask for more from Cam right there. He checked some good spots right there. It's just Maya was playing in the one spot he just didn't check, nor did he have time to check.
Yeah,
So
I would say really just but still keeping some good momentum, knowing you know.
They 3-hit through B. Their bomb carrier, Blissey, does take a first pick, but he was playing on his own. So that's a very risky play right there, but he will wrap back with his team, and they're going to 4-stack through this B. They do know the hitman is there.
And you gotta wonder, why was Stingray pushed up so far, so fast on defense?
I mean,
Yes, they
a lot
had
of-
info that someone was B Street, but on defense, there's no reason to push that far, that fast. And now, the wrap comes out for Godsent, and they take the bomb A where they are.
Hitman. Hitman just gets pinched by Psychosis, and it's just going to be a 1v4 for Carnage, who will also go down to, as well.
Cam with some absolutely amazing shots there to tie the map at 1 apiece.
I gotta say, that aggressive play definitely was a catalyst right there. I know people are on B Street, but you can't play that aggressive when Laundry is still a place they can be. Because you didn't clear anything. You didn't even have knowledge if they were there.
Yeah, and I mean, sometimes a quick flank like that will work, but you just have to know when to hit it, and Blissey was not gonna let it happen that round, and it's a big reason, if not the reason, as to why they were able to come out with that one. And now it looks like Savages are gonna show B here on offense. Let's see what happens. Blissey with another huge first blood. Master for master there. He finds Maya. But now Stingray and Psychosis are in a fight. Both weak.
No.
And they'll find each other
Goonies
again.
top blue.
Stingray finds the
Stingray will win it.
So now
Goonie is free, however, if he
but Stingray gets
doesn't get the right timing. Goonie just won't turn around. Can he at least get one? He won't be able to even find one. Goonie plays it just a tad too aggressive.
Stingray with some good shots there on the cam. He's not gonna reach.
Blissey will get it. Blissey will get 2! And Blissey's currently on a 4.
Almost finds the third, and Cam will
Cam will clean it
find-
up.
I believe that was Cam on the back heady there that finds the last kill. Yes, it was.
Yes.
Good patient plays there out of Cam to wait for Blissey to come on that huge flank.
And now both Cam and Blissey are on 4 streaks.
Yeah, this round right here is a huge one for Savages, needing to find some kills. I'll take you through the players real quick to look at their scores, or their KDs, because it's glitched in-game. Cam 4-0. Blissey 4-1, both on the 4 streaks there.
Distracted because it's very windy outside right now.
And just as that's happening to you, my dogs are going wild. They are loving this series as well. But Psychosis finds a trade there, as Stingray was able to get a first blood, but now Blissey finds a kill onto Hitman. Now, they are stalling out a little bit here in mid, but it looks like they're going to start wrapping back towards A, and Carnage gets the info, so now Maya can start to push up, but Carnage will overpeak long and goes down to Cam, so Cam and Blissey both on a 5 streak. Barring a 1v3 miracle here, you gotta think one of them gets it. But Cam will not, as he goes down first, and the bomb is now down. And he finds another free kill there on the Psychosis, and Blissey, though, has the bomb. He's going to start planning. Let's see if Zuni checks the bomb here. And he does get the info.
Ooh, and Maya knows. Maya knows.
And
He
Maya
will win it.
wins the 1v3.
And no cruise
some
and a
teabag
teabagging.
coming
The
in.
teabagging. No
Maya
cruise for Savages.
with a miracle play, denying both streaks for Godsent there and tying the game up at 2 apiece. Wow. Absolutely
Yes,
amazing plays there coming out from the newest master in the CPL, as he has just finished moving to the United States as of 2 days ago. So definitely some great plays coming in here. for the newly found American.
Yeah, he just got to the United States, and I'm about to leave it for a little bit. And Maya now halfway for a cruise himself right now. And Maya's gonna be playing this island for the flank. And Blissy's in a great spot right here. Will he check it? Oh, and Blissy will go down in the body shots from Maya. Can Maya get a second? No. Goonie does get away. And a team nade. There's Maya's technical 5th kill right there. He will take down Goonie. It's going to be a 2v1 for Cam to clutch this. If Maya gets the kill, that'll also be a cruise missile for him. The bomb will go down. Carnage is going to be playing that A streak. Maya reads Cam. No! Cam denies Maya his streak. And with an amazing kill right there, Cam in a 1v1 with Carnage. And Carnage has the knowledge. Does Cam know as well? I don't think Cam saw him, but Carnage does know. But Cam gets the mid-tank. He gets the mid-tank uncontested. He has 10 seconds to hop that bomb. And Cam knows, but Carnage just needs to play his life. And Carnage does just that and takes down Cam to secure Godsent their 3rd round in a row. And now to take the lead.
Alright, sorry about that stream, but I am back. But Savages
I'm sorry about it.
won the big round 5 there, going up 3-2. And now, looks like they're gonna read the Godsent play here, and Cam missed throwing the smoke. Let's see if they can make it.
Hitman was looking to fire truck for apparently no reason. That's gonna be 2 down from Stingray and 1 from Maya. Goonie at 1v3. He's isolated and he goes down.
Found out. Wow. So an
that
amazing
is-
defensive read there from Savages. They completely read that play.
And so quick. Goonie he tries to get pushed up a little bit, get a pick, but 3 of his teammates just go down in an instant.
Well, and you
Leaves
gotta
him on
think,
an island.
If Cam can actually throw the smoke how he wanted to, they're probably able to get at least one more trade there and make it a little bit of a closer round, but just a missed throw there coming out, so not totally surprised that that chalked the round, but let's see if they can get a big defense here to avoid going down 5-2. Goonie gonna get some amazing shots from a flank,
Will
getting all the
not
info.
get the kill. Stingray will get that first go down to Psychosis for that first blood. Carnage. Oh, Goonie's free. Goonie is free in the back once again. Can he find at least a pick? He does find Maya. And Carnage playing this top blue, looking for a pick. We're gonna see Hitman. Hitman will go down to Cam. Why are you assassinating someone down?
Assassination in a 2v4.
That's
What
just.
am I witnessing? I saw the players on the minimap were overlapped, and I thought something crazy had to be happening, and boy was I right.
I don't understand that decision. You're down 2-4. You know so many people are here. You just get the try to go for the assassination. Probably
In
was a
dark,
misclick.
nonetheless.
It was probably a misclick.
Oh,
He probably tried to
either-
save some bullets.
Either way, though, Godsent come out with the round win, making it 4-3 now. Let's see if they can have a little bit of a better offense this go around. It looks like an early smoke coming out here from Savages, I believe, and Hitman's gonna take advantage of it, but he gets found out again. I believe that is now twice that they have tried that same play on the side of Savages, and twice it has failed.
Alright, trying to put some shots in. He does get Goonie weak, who will go down to Maya. And Maya just playing this island. Carnage does see Blissey. Carnage is working, looking at the... He did not see anybody cross. He does still think Blissey's there. But this bomb is free on A Street right now. Carnage does not see Psychosis, but Psychosis does see him. Oh my god, excuse me, chat.
I guess. Oh, but Maya gets amazing timing on the Blissey. So now this has worked its way into a 2v2, but they get the info on where Maya is, and he's going to get flanked here. Oh my gosh! Maya absolutely slammed Psychosis. He had to have stopped shooting. Cam left in a 1v2 now with the bomb down. He's not in the worst position, though. Carnage doesn't check it. But Cam didn't
Maya
finish
gets the
shooting.
kill, and that's an ace! An ace in a 2v4. Carnage does help out a little bit, but Maya finds all the kills to put Godsent now up 5-3.
I mean, again, like you said, what once was a 2v4, Maya was able to pick out 2 players just by themselves. And then he absolutely world stars Psychosis. You gotta think Psychosis might have missed a couple shots or stopped shooting. And then Cam doesn't finish the kill onto Carnage, so he can't get away. And then Maya finds the last kill. The Master for the side of Savages is going absolutely huge. 11-4 on a 4 streak. And they are on match point now.
And Savages is actually outslaying Godsent right now by 1, but they are still outslaying him. Blissey's gonna find that first blood on the Carnage. That's gonna be bomb down in Laundry. See, that's something that happened in the very first round. Blissey was playing bomb and Laundry, and then Stingray hit out through Cafe. But this time Blissey wins it from Cafe. It's just, you know, it's looking for that first pick and just pre-firing that Laundry is all you really gotta do right there. A 1v4 right now for Hitman. Hitman will find his first. That's gonna be Psychosis down. Bomb's still down, so Hitman does need to pick it up.
He won't throw a smoke on himself here, but I don't think Godsent are too pressed to chase him at all. They're not going to let that happen again. Talking about the 1v3 from the earlier round for Zuni, but Goonie going to get Hitman weak, keeping him humble. Cam should finish the kill.
No.
Some good shots there once again from Cam. Godsent staying alive in map 2.
Some great shots out of Cam right there. A quick stat check. Maya is currently 11-5 right now, leading the way for this Godsent team. 11-5, and 4 of those kills came in a singular round. Hitman will go down to Goonie for that first blood. And Maya in trouble. He's getting chased down. Psychosis just can't find the kill. And Maya's gonna retreat back to blocks, and Psychosis plays just too aggressive. And Maya will get that kill, and will equal us out at 3-on-3. And Bomb currently pushing up on this A site. We have Stingray's actually just laying down on this bomb.
I love this play.
He does see him cross. He sees the trophy. He gets 1.
Absolutely
He gets out.
Amazing play by Stingray.
He gets 2.
Now a 1v3
And it's a 1-on-3.
for Blissey. To stay alive in the map, he
It's a
finds
fun one.
And Maya
Oh.
takes him down. That will be the map. A 6-4 win here for Savages. Not what I was expecting, but man. An insane performance out of the Master for Savages. Newly acquired in a trade yesterday evening, or afternoon, I should say.
And like I said before the match, Savages, they have a better like AR like AR presence than Godsent,
Yeah, I mean, if
and
you look at the
showing
scoreboard
that
right
there.
there, every single one of Maya's kills was non-traded. Maya finishing at 13-5 with 13 non-traded kills.
He was just doing a great job getting his isolated ones. He kept getting in positions where he could get the kill and play his life and get out.
Yeah, I mean, he was doing a great job of finding those solo ones, or finding solo fights, and then just getting away with his life as well. And I think that was a huge factor as to why they were able to win that map. And Stingray, yeah, he had a couple rounds where he made a bad play, but then the rounds where he's getting kills, they were huge.
Well, Stuff's copycat. He started that with the exact same thing I said.
But now
And we're
heading
tied
back
up at
on
1.
over to our maps and modes screen here. A 6-4 victory there for Savages.
News inbound. The Mutants beat out Demon Time 3-2 in a Game 5 Round 11. Both
Wow.
S&Ds. Both S&Ds go to Round 11.
So you got to think that's a huge upset there for the side of Mutants, finishing their week at 2-0. Absolutely great showing from them. Now, as we finish updating this page for you guys.
And that is a regain and a half with how the Mutants just got 100-point clubbed in the previous map. Come back to win it in a Round 11. That is a very great regain right there.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta agree. Definitely what you want to see there from the side of Mutants. And from the side of Demon Time, I mean, they were expected to win that. You gotta think maybe they just might have underestimated their opponents a little bit. You gotta think next time, though, they're gonna come out absolutely frying. I have no doubt in that team to come out and do what they need to do. But now, waiting on these teams to be ready, just going into a map 3 invasion now. I don't know who to favor. I mean, Godsent looked like the better respawn team, but Savages were playing Invasion really well, so I'm split.
I think Savages takes this for sure. This Invasion is just one of those maps where, like, if you have an AR presence, you're gonna win the map. Doesn't matter if it's S&D or Control. And with, like I keep saying, Savages, their AR presence is really, really good. So I think Invasion is gonna be probably their main map in this major. So I expect them to take this one.
Oh, sorry, I was just talking to y'all. My mic was muted. On that note from Lemur, though, we are going to head to the BRB screen as these teams are loading into the next lobby now for Invasion Control. Don't go anywhere. This series is heating up, tied 1 apiece between Godsent and Savages. We will be right back on CPL Bravo.
It's because of me, bro. It's because of me.
It really is. All right,
I'm an
stream.
entertainer, Thefts. I'm an entertainer.
You heard it here first. Lemur is an entertainer. Now, invasion control between these teams here that look pretty evenly matched, if I gotta say so, after that S&D. In my eyes, it was pretty convincing from Savages, even though 6-4, yes, but the rounds they were winning were pretty decisive. So I'm excited to see how they want to play this here. Cam will find the opening kill onto Maya. Psychosis following him up. But Carnage finds a double kill to trade. Stingray will take one down low.
Lost up.
So an early A push here,
Ooh,
but
and some
Carnage,
great shots.
absolutely, some amazing shots there onto Blissey from Carnage, but no one from Savages is going to meet the other team here at B. Looks like they might have read it just a tad too late. So now this B cap more than likely
Carnage
will
can't
come
push
in.
this. He shouldn't push this. He does. He has a cruise. He needs to play his life, but he will not get the 6th kill.
Carnage got one, and Stingray found another, but wait.
They don't
actually
get the
gets them
cap.
off.
They don't get the cap. They
Hitman
can
finds
clear this
another
tick.
one. They need to get on and clear it, unless this is a
Maya
bug.
is not looking for the clear the tick. He's just looking for this pick. He needs some help, and we see Stingray's there. Stingray
Well, if
does.
Godsent just
Maya
run,
finds one.
they'll
He will
cap
get
it.
traded out.
But
Stingray gets one
on.
as well. He's clearing that tick,
And
but they are on A.
Blissey is-
Blissey.
Blissey is on the A
Blissey
point
goes
right
down.
now, but he does get
And-
taken down. But he did find a tick by himself. So a
And-
good solo play coming in there from Blissey, and now they will get the B point.
Yes, they will get the B point. They do get Stingray off that, and we're gonna see Psychosis looking for one pick. He does find Stingray. He gets straight out by Maya. Maya finds Cam as well, trying to chill him out. Goonie last up over here. Blissey trying to work his way to him. Goonie will find the pick. They'll get that 2nd tick, and that's 2 ticks now on A. And
They
Stingray's
will
gonna
go
take him
down.
out. This is already a very successful offense. It looked like it was about to be a disaster, but they somehow walk away with 5 ticks in a minute and a half and tied lives. It's a great scenario for the side of Godsent. Goonies looking to work this back blue right now, try to find a pick. He does get freely.
Look for Cam. They will finally find him, but
They don't know Goonie.
is back here now. But they will find him.
Goonie does
Stingray
find
goes
one.
down. Hitman and Carnage though do get a kill apiece to even this gunfight back up.
When Goonie gets just right behind Hitman, and Goonie's just going rogue in the back of the gas right
finds
now. He
two.
gets 2nd.
So now a big gunfight on point, and Cam.
Oh, and Cam
absolutely
wins it,
slams
and that might be
Carnage.
the tick. That might be the tick. Psychosis finds his. No respawns for Savages.
Yeah, that's gonna be the
They
round.
need to
and they're
just
gonna
play
get the
for this
tick.
tick. They're gonna play for this tick. We're gonna see Goonie hop in there, and that's full ticks captured for Godsent on the opening offense of Invasion.
I mean, absolutely amazing plays there coming out of Goonie. Cam really opened up the map for Goonie to be able to hit that flank because all of Savages knew that Cam was stuck in laundry, so they flooded him, and that allowed Goonie to just get in the back, and he never died from that spot once he got back there, making it super easy.
If you saw Goonie's route, you might have been with Cam, but I full stuck through Goonie through like before he got to blue. He did not hesitate. He took one check on blue and just ran straight in the back of the spawn. So it was just a great route and great decision making right there. Goonie's gonna find one on Maya right there. 2 left, 1 left. Carnage, he will go down Psychosis as Goonie takes down Hitman. That's a 4 down, 4 Savages. They gotta hop on this B site.
And Goonie's on a 7 streak. Make it an 8.
Is he gonna
Wonder
break
if
his own
He's gonna
record?
try. You gotta think he might be trying to go for his own record again. He's
What
gonna
did he
use
get,
the streak. I believe it was 14 officially. We will know for
14
sure after
officially.
the series, but I believe that's what it was. So he would need
Oh, Goonie will
7
find one.
kills to break it. Make it 6.
Can he find? a 10th kill in a row. He's currently sitting at 15-4.
I'm looking at this gunfight real quick. Cam will go down and
Of all the people, Goonie's left. Oh! And Carnage just rips him right back. And that's going to be the first tick on B gone. And the Godsent's looking to contest this right now. Maya's controlling this mid tank. That's going to be the second tick now. Gone.
Oh,
And Blissey does get his kill. Stingray versus Blissey. Stingray's going to just run right at him, and that's going to be a kill right there. Stingray's going to play his life, I believe, and not the objective. No, he will hop on there. And that's going to be the B zone captured, as Godsent is just giving that up. And Maya, a big win onto Blissey in the back. They do have free control on this blue right now. And they do see Blissey's. They saw Blissey's watching the wrap.
Oh, and Maya's 5 streak
take him down. And we see Hitman's gonna. They're gonna be spawning rugs. They're gonna be spawning rugs and back gas at the moment.
Oh, and Maya gets his kill stolen, so he won't find the streak. A huge
kill
there
and they're
from
spawning
Cam.
in all the way back blue. Hitman finds Cam. Stingray is not. He's gonna get timing. He will find Blissey
And
in a great pick right there.
I want to point out Psychosis.
They're
right
not
here.
hopping on.
No, Psychosis was able to kill the only guy that would have been able to hop on from mid. And that stalled out this push a long time. And Psychosis now finding 3 in this life. Almost finding a 4th. Gets naded so he won't get the trophy off in time.
He threw the trophy. The trophy activated and did 30 damage to him. And the nade exploded at the exact same time.
So now only 30 seconds here for the side of Savages on offense. Stingray looking to make a big play here, getting inside of Godsent's
And look at the arrows. Look at the arrows. Everyone's worried about Stingray. Carnage can get on the site.
And Stingray
He's
trying to do a little too much. He will go down.
In 8 seconds. It's all on this Carnage push. Let's look at this Carnage POV right now. Can he find Goonie? No. But he does get on the deposit, and that's going to be Hitman on there. Hitman does not find the pick. He finds one, but he will go down to Cam, and Bliss will take out the Stingray. That's going to be round 2 to Godsent. Now up 2-0 in the control.
Yeah, I mean, you got to think they're just... It looks like Godsent is outclassing this Savages team in respawn. I mean, Blissey, their master, sitting at 10-13, not having the best of series, but his team are still able to dominate in these respawns. You got to think that's a good sign if you're on the side of Godsent. And we'll scroll through everyone right quick just so everyone can get an update on KD's. Goonie at 18-8 leading the lobby. Hitman though with a huge kill to start the round off, but will go down to Cam. Goonie inside the A point.
Smart. Can he find Carnage? No, Carnage will play his life. And Cam now isolated in this cafe. Can he at least get one pick? That's his entire job right now. He does find one. That's all you really could do in that situation. And Godsent does have time to just stack this B point. Psychosis watching the dark. He will get one pick onto Hitman. Oh, and he does know DVD, but he does not get the kill. And that's going to be the second tick on B gone already. And Psychosis will not find Stingray. Stingray gets a big win right there, but B will be gone. And Cam will go down to Maya.
So now 2 minutes for the side of Godsent here to capture that A point. They are already... They were up 3 ticks going into this round, so now they're up 6. They have basically guaranteed a defense should this go map 5 or round 5. I don't believe it's going to though, if I'm being honest. But Maya with some great shots right there. Will find
they will officially secure defense off either 1 tick captured, or they just outslay him. And currently the slaying does look like it's going to be their way. Blissey finds a 2-piece. Can he get a 3rd? No, but he does get away with his life.
And Cam finds a huge 2-piece in the spawn, but does get Found out by
Blissey
Stingray.
finds a third. Can he find the fourth? Is he gonna reach out? Maya looking on this tank. Blissey just playing his life. He gets the nade. He will find a fourth, just being an absolute nuisance in Rugs right now. And he will finally go down. Cam in Psychosis on point. He will go down. Cam for the reach out. He will not get the kill. Stingray with both. And Goonie last up, just holding down for his life in Rugs.
Let's see if any of Savages are going to read him in here.
No,
Maya
they
not
won't.
checking the corner, but they do get the info now. Hitman has him trapped and weak, but Hitman will go down to Psychosis. Psychosis with a huge two-piece.
Let's see what the third. And Maya last up. And they have advantage.
A double stack now on the A point. They get one.
Goonie takes down Maya in an insane gunfight. Hitman last up, closest to the point for the Savages.
I don't
he needs to
think
go.
Savages can get their Hitman the last hope. He will find a kill though.
He will find one. Can he get his?
And
yes!
he will get Goonie.
He gets Goonie. And they will be retaking that site. But that is defense secured for Godsent.
Wow.
Savages, if they do somehow get this round, they do need to win an offense right after.
It's an 8v5 on the lives here. But now Savages are finding the kills. But Goonie with a huge two-piece. And
Maya and
Psychosis
Hitman are
finds
out.
one.
And Carnage last up.
A
Carnage and
2v7.
Stingray.
They have to win.
Carnage does not find it.
Right
Stingray.
here, Stingray
1v7.
pushes
He
in,
finds
gets
one. Can he find?
And
No, and that is a
found
quick
out.
trio. Two offensive rounds.
So, for everyone joining us now from the main stream, where Mutants just took down Demon Time Map 5, Godsent go up versus Savages 2-1 after winning the control 3-0 in dominant fashion. Cam and Goonie really leading the way for this team.
You just can't ask for more if you're Godsent and your respawns. That's just phenomenal. Honestly, that's if you're gonna play individually, that's what you want. You want your individual players to get those picks, get those initial picks, and just be a nuisance. Goonie kept getting free into their spawn, into their gas, and just kept getting these offensive picks and just let Psychosis, Cam, and Blissey just get to the point and just cap it. It's amazing, just amazing play out of the entirety of Godsent right there.
Yeah, I mean, you can see on the scoreboard there, Goonie once again leading the way for this team, but Cam and Psychosis really having some amazing plays on that map for their squad, and I think that's a big reason as to why they were able to be so dominant there for the side of Godsent. And I mean, if your specialists and your elites are going crazy in the slaying department, it's a very good strategy for success.
I mean, Blissey just taking a back seat, letting his team do the work. Can't ask for more when you're the master.
Yeah, and I mean, I brought it up at one point during that map, and I mean, I'll bring it up again. As you said, Blissey, the master and GM for this Godsent team, if he's not having the greatest of performances, I mean, sitting there at 17 and 18 with 3 captures, that's not how he's normally going to play. So if they are able to look this dominant while he's not having a great series, I think that only spells trouble for the rest of the league once this Godsent team can find their way.
Yeah. All they need is just to find consistency. Can they repeat this in multiple series? Because it could just be an on day for all of them, and it could be just an off day for Savages on the other side. So if they can just repeat this in another performance, it'll just spell a lot for the league and how Godsent's gonna fit into it.
Yeah, I mean, couldn't have said it better myself there, Lemur. Gonna go ahead and throw us over on to the BRB screen as we wait for these teams to host up map 4, which is gonna be Vista Hardpoint. And the way this series has gone, I'm expecting Godsent to apply a lot of pressure on this map and come out with a W, but would also love to see Savages show some life and come out and force us to a map 5. But stream, we'll be right back. This is CPL Bravo. I'm Thefts. I got Lemur with me. Don't go anywhere. This series is amazing so far, and it's only going to get better. All right, folks. Here we are. Map 4 now for these teams. Team Godsent versus the Savages. Godsent coming off of a 3-0 sweep in the control. A lot of momentum on their side here. And we're ending it again. Get debated stream.
I saw a lot
We'll
of
be
good
right
things
back.
on that map right there. I saw.
Alright, stream. Taking y'all to the maps and modes real quick. We're about to get loaded up into this map for Vista Hardpoint. Just dealing with a little bit of game and server issues. But wanted to keep the stream going and talk to y'all about what's happening next after this match at 10:30 Eastern Time. The Elite will square off. They will square off against Team Samurai. So another good matchup in my opinion coming out for you. I know the Elite are using a substitute. I believe Samurai might be as well. So we'll get to see some new faces for both of these teams. Definitely another series you'll want to stick around and watch. It will be on the main stream, the COD Premier League. Don't miss it. And it will start just basically right after this series ends. But don't fret. We're not rushing through it. This series still has a lot of more Call of Duty to be played. Lemur, let me get your thoughts. How do you think this Vista Hardpoint is going to go?
Well, something about Vista Hardpoint, it's one of the maps where you want fast ARs. People first initially think it's going to be a sub-heavy map, but then when you really play it, you realize a lot of the points can be held with ARs and just secured with ARs. So if you get like a good fast AR player, in the case of like Goonie, for instance, and on the other side Maya, and I'm really looking at those two players to just pop off for this team. Because it's just depending who's going to be playing faster and who's just going to like secure lanes, you know?
Yep. I couldn't agree with you more there. I definitely think Savages definitely need to show some life here in a respawn. The control and the first hardpoint did not go well for them at all. They were a little lacking in the slaying numbers. It doesn't seem like they're playing together much as a team. So really what I'm looking for at least the Savages side is try to, even if you are losing this map, I want to see them regroup and start playing together a little bit more. And on the side of Godsent, I just want to see them keep up the pressure and teamwork that they have been playing with, at least in the respawns, because it has been working very well.
It's like, honestly, with the Savages, if any of the hardpoint maps are going to be their map, I think it's going to be Vista.
I do agree there as well. I feel like this map does fit their playstyle a little better than 6-star. So let's see if Savages can come through and force a map 5 here.
And look, Goonie and Carnage on this isolation area. Goonie finds Carnage. This should be just a free pick. Carnage will find one though. Goonie does pick him up, and it's gonna be a one-on-one in the point. Cam will lose it out to Maya. Goonie coming in with this mid pressure, and he's just gonna stack up with his team. Stingray gets through. He's gonna find Cam. Stingray is through into mid. They do have control for the P2 rotation. Stingray looking to just get a pick here. He will go into Psychosis. Maya for the trade. And the trade's just going out right now. Blissey pick Maya up. And Hitman will pick Blissey up. That's going to be the rest of that scrap time going the way of Godsent. And Godsent actually somehow got this initial rotation. So Goonie currently just playing his life right here. Psychosis will go down. And that's going to be a one-on-one with Stingray and Goonie. They're playing Ringer on the Rosie. No, that was Blissey. My apologies. He will go down. And Stingray, being this front man for the Savages, doing a lot of wonder work on this P2, but he will go down. And it's just going to be Carnage left over on this P2.
Goonie will finally go down on the 5 streak, so he won't find his kill streak there, but once again, a super hot start for Godsent, up 40 points to start this game. And it looks like Savages are going to start trying to rotate this over to P3 while keeping them honest on the old time, though. So Savages will get the last 20 seconds there to make this a little bit closer. Carnage finding a huge kill in mid. Now a 2v2 on this next point.
And Hitman flips them out. Hitman flipped them out, so Godsent actually has these back spawns. They'll take down Carnage. Hitman does get his one pick, though. He does have this initial time for the side of Savages.
Oh, and Hitman finds
Can he
another.
find Cam? No, he gets him weak, but he will go down to Blissey. Blissey, can he find Maya? Yes, he can find Maya. That's going to be 3 down for the side of Savages, and Godsent are in this time. Hitman currently kind of just playing alone, looking to get a pick. He will not check the stairs where Blissey is, and Blissey currently on a 3 streak, holding this P3 down. He will go down
Maya with some
to
amazing
Maya.
shots.
And Cam,
Right
last one
as I
up for
say
this
it,
side of
some
Godsent.
shaky shots following it up.
Oh, and some great chow out of Cam right there. Cam is currently in the back. He won't be able to have them spawns because if you see on their minimap, Stingray is actually holding back for this team on this new. And we see Psychosis is going to be our front man. He's going to try to get this first pick on this new rotation.
Man, I mean,
Can he find anything?
Stingray might be starting this map off slow, but his presence on the map is definitely felt, and his team needs him to definitely maybe pick it up a little bit in the slaying department, but he needs to keep playing these spawns the way he is, because he just guaranteed his team a little bit of time here, but you know, they don't win the gunfights or look the right direction after he makes the play.
Something that just isn't really looked at when it comes to like people games like this for Stingray is that he's not getting the kills, but he's pushing the Godsent players into his teammates for his teammates to get the kills. So he may not be finishing it up, but he's basically trapping them for his teammates. And of trades aplenty, Psychosis is actually going to TK Cam. And Stingray is going to go down on Psychosis. Hitman versus Psychosis. Can Hitman take this? He's isolated. Oh, and he goes to Chow. He wise himself, and he goes
Psychosis,
down.
Man, with some great shots there out of the AR. Starting this game off really well. 11-9 for Psychosis. I mean, everyone on the
Look at
side of
Hitman.
Godsent is positive. Only Maya positive for the side of Savages.
Yes, but Hitman's free back here. He will take down Goonie. That's going to be their man AR down. Blissey on the other side with some great shots. And Stingray's going to just get into this point. Can he find a pick? No, he'll get naded out. And that's going to be Godsent point for this next 30 seconds. They need to break this. They are currently being shut out of this time. Goonie will also go down, but not before picking up 2 of his own. Maya will be the last person at the point, and he will get the scrap time. Can he just hold all of it, though? Psychosis to Chalum. Oh, and some great shots out of Maya. He also has a cruise missile, mind you. So Maya may be the only person positive on Savages, but he does have a cruise missile, and he can break P1 if needed. He will go down to Blissey. Blissey, can he find 2? No, Psychosis is actually going to help him out and get that second pick.
I mean, it
And
looks like
Godsent-
Blissey has started to wake up a little bit, sitting at 20-13, leading the map here. Also leading his team in hill time, so you know he's doing the dirty work as well, but that will be a clean, almost a clean 4 dead for the side of Savages. Nonetheless, 4 dead, so they will get a good majority of this P1 time, barring a break right here, and that's another 2 dead. So yes, Savages secure the majority of P1 time here. A great hold for them, much needed as well, as now they're only down about 25 points, and looking like it's going to end up being back up to about a 35 to 40 point lead. Still very workable, and they're
A
able to
48
find
point
Blissey.
lead, but they will have rotation initially. Can this all about that
Goonie-
setup now?
Goonie just made an insane play with Cam to flank around Burger and force
Now they have
Savages to
spawns.
spawn out. A
And-
very
and none
high
of
IQ
the-
play there from Goonie and Cam, hitting that
And
together.
it does
as well.
not seem that none of the Savage players will go for that initial re-flip. And they're going to try to work mid. Stingray will find 1, but he will go down. That's 3 members of Godsent now on that P2. They need to break this hill. And that's going to be Maya calling in his cruise missile just for that. How many will he find? He will only find Goonie that's on the initial hill. But that forces Psychosis out of top Burger, who will go down to Stingray. They will get the rest of the scrap time, it seems. No, they're actually going to rechow this. Goonie's going to rechow this old time. Can he get the pick?
No.
No, Hitman and Maya with the great team shots.
Okay. Savage is showing a little bit of life here. I don't mind that streak usage there to secure the last 30 seconds there. They executed that well. That's what I wanted to see out of this team, though. They are making plays together as a team, and that's why this hard point is so much closer than the last.
Yeah, and they may have not had the lead yet, but they are only down about 24, 25 points now. And they just need this one good break, need to play together, and wait for their teammates. That's something that when you're kind of like just a little behind the other team, you fail to do, is you're trying to go on solo plays, but so you forget about that you have a whole team waiting for you. And it gets kind of drastic at this point. And
Yep.
Goonie will find a great two-piece on this low P3. Blissey will go down to Hitman. Hitman being the last person for Savages over here. He'll find a second. And Hitman just going up those stairs. Goonie, though, is to meet him. Goonie, can he get the pick?
Hitman with some good
Oh,
shots,
and
though,
they
playing
can't
his
kill
life
each
well.
other. But Goonie's getting this time.
Hitman!
Hitman will win it. A great shots right there. And like I said in the first hard point they're going for, they're not actually going for this final 10 seconds. Hitman immediately turned his attention, but he will go down to Blissey with some great shots from Blissey right there. Goonie gonna just get a splits on with Savages right now. He's gonna find two.
But Goonie
And
forces them to spawn in the back.
Yeah, and once again, it's the what they're doing so well is Godsent's getting these cutoff kills
Blissey
in
with the-
between hills.
Blissey just got a 3-piece and then team killed, but stalls out the
Psychosis
push.
on
and-
5.
I mean, you gotta
Psychosis
think
has a
right,
cruise.
right as
Like
we were talking
Psychosis.
about this match being close. Savages haven't scored another point since, and they're down 90 points now. Looking to stay alive in the series, Savages need to get a clean break here and a good rotation.
Oh, and Psychosis is heating up. He has a cruise missile, and it does not look like Savages has a way back into the series. They need to get a rotation. They need to play their lives as well. Psychosis is gonna find another. And Psychosis, I'm pretty sure, is their specialist, and he's performing very well for this team right now.
He is their specialist, yes. I do believe.
That's gonna be another
no,
three down.
excuse me. Cam is their specialist.
Psychosis is the elite.
Psychosis and Goonie are the elites.
Well, either way, he still has a cruise. Godsent on the rotation. They only need 13 to win. I expect the cruise missile to come in, or Psychosis will just go for a kill with his gun. He will not check scaffolding, but he gets right under them.
And
And
Blissey,
with a
another.
3-piece.
Blissey
And
looking
that
to
looks
call
to be
game.
game.
Unless Stingray can get a miracle 3-piece
Stingray
here.
finds Blissey,
He
but
only
he will
gets
get traded
one.
out. Maya
does
with
get
2 of his own.
So staying alive a little longer, but I do believe it's just going to be
He
too
will
little, too
hold
late.
out, yes. And they have this they might have this P1 rotation. Stingray does go down. Carnage with a great 2-piece, and here comes the cruise missile. He will find Carnage off the point, but Savages are right back in it. That cruise missile might just be in vain.
Oh,
And if
Psychosis
they get a
just
good hold here, they can
slams Maya.
just be right back in this game. Hitman finds one. Hitman will get just his head taken off by Cam. Maya is there though. 249. 249 to 180. They only need 1 second. They're in. No! Stingray
though.
holds them out. They're just trying to get that 1 second. I can guarantee the comms are currently shouting on the side of Savages and Godsent. And you see Psychosis on this early rotation, so you're getting pressured right now.
It looks like they are just going to opt
And
to
7,
go for this
Maya's gonna
P2,
get that
which
pick.
I gotta agree with.
Stingray all alone, and that's gonna be game. That is going to be game.
Match. Wow. I mean, a valiant effort there out of Savage. They scored about 70 points, about 60, 70 points straight. But nonetheless, just a little too late for the side of Savages, and they will go down 3-1 to the side of Godsent there.
Whoever's going through the stats, you will have to go through this game once again.
And unfortunately, yep, a player leaving the lobby, so we don't have the full
GG's,
set.
boys.
But as you can see here, I mean, for the side of Savages, Maya and Carnage not having a bad map, but definitely could have done a little more, being the two leaders of this team, quote unquote. And on the side of Godsent, I mean, Blissey showed up on that map. Goonie was still performing like he usually was. Psychosis absolutely frying. Think he had maybe 2 streaks on that map alone. I mean, he was putting in
I
work.
believe he only had one.
He was putting in work for his team nonetheless. And
Oh, that is for sure. And not only them, those three, even Cam, just like performing out for his team, even going positive, getting a minute in him. It's just an all-around team effort from the side of Godson right there. Great job out of the entire team.
yeah, I gotta agree with you. And as I finish our maps and modes screen here, you'll see once again Godsent winning this 3-1, only losing the search in a 6-4 fashion, but they look dominant on respawn, at least versus this Savages squad. But again, 2 pretty newer teams here being formed very recently. Definitely excited to see how these teams perform in the future. And as we are getting ready to go over and do our team interview with the winners, Godsent, give me just a second as I give me and Lemur the roles. And we will be heading on over right now.
Yo, 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 yo.
Yo, what's up, Thefts?
All right,
And
boys.
And Big Lemur, too? The Grandmaster himself?
All right, Godsent. A pretty good performance there, I would say, out of y'all, beating Team Savages 3-1. I mean, y'all were favored very heavy in the predictions, 14-1 in the predictions. I don't think many people even thought that Savages would take a map. I mean, how are y'all feeling after taking them down 3-1?
I mean,
who
wants to go first?
We were definitely more confident going into this map. I mean, we just had to tweak like our hard points. You know, we had to give out clearer comms, and yeah, that was about it. Like we just had to tweak a couple of things to get our game on.
Yeah, no doubt. Another question, I mean, I had, y'all looked dominant in the respawns. I think that was pretty evident. Even though that Vista kind of got a little close at the end, y'all were leading the entire time. It was never really a question of who was going to win it. But that search and destroy, I mean, you guys lose 6-4. Are you worried about your S&D at all? Do you know what went wrong, and do you have plans to fix it? Or is it something where you still need to go back in the VOD and, you know, maybe game plan a little bit with each other? Without giving too much information, obviously.
I was trolling 100%, bro. Like, I was just hitting dumb shit, like, not even paying attention. Like,
I will
that S&D's on me.
Trolling. We were
100%.
definitely trolling, and we went in there with like little to no game plan.
I sold the 1v3s.
Nah, I was just blacking out, low key. I kept trying to go for fucking Zuni over there, brother. Trying to get him over there because he's the only one we got to worry about.
I had 2 1v3s, I think, and then I should have won both of them, but
Yeah,
no doubt. I mean,
definitely trolled.
definitely understand that. So I think my last question before Lemur, me personally, I think my match MVP for this has to be Goonie. I mean, you broke the streak record with a 14 streak.
I was fucking gunning
I
them
mean-
fucking
Did you?
Vista. Was I not, bro?
You had
So,
a 14 streak
I
there?
think
Nah, bro, I
it's.
started off so hot, like, and then I started.
I
at
believe
the
it's
end.
unanimous that Goonie would be the match MVP. So, Goonie, just while we have you here,
Appreciate
any question or any insight onto maybe your warm up or what you were doing before this match, how you were feeling, what was going on in your mind to come
We were
out and
just
just
in
play
here-
so well.
We were just in here vibing low key, like shot some bots before, and like the comms were definitely fucking flowing. Like every little thing was getting calm. Like he's here, there, like behind you, one shot. Like everything was getting calm, bro. And like,
Something we didn't have beforehand with a certain someone named AJ.
but nah, bro. Like we were definitely here vibing, and like the comms were just flowing, and like we were just playing off each other really well. Like it was just a good time. Had a good series. Hopefully, we can keep it going forward. You know.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, your performance today definitely was amazing, and if y'all can stay consistent, I think teams are going to definitely have to look out for y'all. Lemur, do you have any questions?
I mean, I just got a question for someone specific here. Psychosis, brother. There's been a lot of words being thrown around at you lately. You think this series, like, especially that last map, like, you proved something, or you think you still got more to go?
I still got more to go, brother. Trust me, I got shit cans to take down.
I see that, bro. You were lighting up the feed right there at the end.
I had to.
I don't know, you-
because we had one more point to go, and that's all we needed. So I had to make sure that nobody was over on that P2.
I mean, yeah, and speaking of that one point, you guys got to about 243 and they started stonewalling you guys a little bit. What was the comm sound like during that, like just like looking for that last few points?
Clear, consistent. I mean, like I said earlier, something that we didn't have beforehand with AJ, and Can's a fucking great pickup to have. He talks. It's good. If it's coming out of all of us, I'm just telling you, bro. There's more to come.
All we had to do was just slow down those last 7 break, got in for a little bit more back, so we decided, hey, let's rotate, get that new hill, and then we won.
Yeah, brothers, and you guys definitely won. Hell of a game out of all of you guys.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, I mean, y'all absolutely fried. Good looks out there today, gentlemen. Godsent.
Thank you, guys.
Now,
Thank you.
that puts y'all on 1-1 for the week.
Well, we got some points finally. Had to, you know, had to go out there and get some points.
Yep. Going into week 2, y'all now have 10 CPL points.
Hell
Starting
yeah,
to
that's something.
work your way up to make that champs push. Yes, it's only Major 2, but every little bit counts now. So
Exactly.
definitely looking forward to playing against and seeing you guys play later
sir.
on in this split. Y'all take care.
All right, boys,
I'll
have a good
be
night.
shooting. I'll be
Yeah, have a great night, man.
sure, really.
All right, stream. That's going to do it here for me and Lemur. I think that was an amazing series to watch.
I mean, hey, I think that was an amazing series for me to end off before I go off to vacation. I mean, like, dude, out of all the matches I could have watched and casted at the very end, before I go for like 10, 11 days, because I am coming back. I am coming back, but you know, that was a really good series.
No doubt about that. Now, once again, stream, don't forget, in about 20 to 25 minutes, on the main CPL stream at the COD Premier League on Twitch, the Elite will be taking on Samurai. Another good matchup. Both teams using substitutes, so we'll get to see some new faces. Don't miss out. It's going to be an amazing match to watch. But I believe that's going to be all from your boy Thefts and your boy Lemur. Thank y'all so much for coming out and watching. we hope y'all had fun. I definitely did. I know Lemur did. And stay tuned. There's only more to come in the CPL.